My woman, Felicia, is a deadbeat mother. She left me about 7 months ago. I'm 21 years old. I'm
Wait a
working
minute,
2
is her
jobs.
real name Felicia, or you just calling her a
No,
Felicia?
her real name's Felicia.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, or whatever it is. I don't know. It was a one-night stand. But the problem is I work 2 jobs. I bust my butt every single day for my child and all that. I pay about $108 in insurance, but the mother doesn't do anything. She doesn't pay. I mean, look at right now. It's irresponsible. She's sitting not even there.
Yeah, I'm looking at an empty
So my
chair.
problem is how am I supposed to be able to take care of this child by myself, and I'm stuck, not be able to afford everything when it comes to groceries, when it comes to clothing, when it comes to everything, all the other expenses. I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
This case is as clear as it gets. A 21-year-old man forced to step up when the mother of his child vanished without a trace. 7 months ago, she walked away, leaving him to handle everything alone. No financial support, no contact, and today, not even in court. Meanwhile, he is working 2 jobs just to keep a roof over their heads while trying to be the parent his child deserves. But the reality is, he is hopeless. He does not know what to do. For someone this young, the weight of this responsibility is huge. No one prepares a 21-year-old to be a single father, especially under these circumstances. He needs help, he needs support, and now the judge is about to respond.
Your child's a boy or girl?
It's a boy.
Okay, how long has he been living with you?
7 months.
All right, so she took off 7 months ago?
Yeah, and never hit me back up again.
You were the fling?
I wouldn't say that.
Well, you said it was a one-night stand, so
Well, I'm not gonna
she
lie,
got up
man.
and left you after, the morning after?
To be honest, man, I might have took it a little bit more than what it intended to be.
After one night?
I love that woman a lot, but I guess, sadly she doesn't love me. I had dreams and I had opportunities and, myself, got carried away with women. And, all I'm asking is for this woman to come into my child's life and be able to take care of what a mother should do, right? And my issue is that I'm stuck doing all these things while this woman, God forbid, I don't know where, is not even trying. I've reached out to her. I've contacted her.
What does she do? Like, does she work?
I don't know. The last time I checked, she wasn't working. She was just going to the club all the time.
Was she in school or anything?
Last time I checked, yeah, she was in school and all that. But, that's no excuse, man.
I agree that it's definitely not an excuse, and that was definitely a Felicia move not to show up to court today. So you are asking for some type of child support?
Yes, I'm asking just a little bit to help this child and all that, because I feel like, it takes 2 to tango. So I feel like it should be definitely 2 people helping a child, not just 1 person and all that. All I'm asking is to be able to take care of this child and help me when it comes to expenses, when it comes so this child can have a better life and a better opportunity than what I've done.
But you don't have any income information on her, like?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
Last time I checked, there was none.
Okay.
After hearing the judge speak, we learn even more about this woman, and it is not a good look. She is nothing more than a teen girl with no purpose in life. Instead of taking care of her child, she spends her days clubbing, chasing attention, and avoiding responsibility. No job, no plans, nothing. She moves from place to place, looking for guys who fall for her, but the reality, she never cared about them. All she wanted was the attention, the excitement, the lifestyle, not the responsibility that comes with it. And this young man, just unlucky. He fell for the wrong person at the wrong time. But let's be honest, at 21, he never had the experience to see this coming. He trusted the wrong person, and now he is paying the price, not just for himself, but for his child too. He is doing everything he can to be a father, but this is too much for someone his age. Working 2 jobs, no time for himself, no real support. This should never have happened to him.
This is what we can do. She did not show up for court today, and according to the court documents that you filed, she was served to be here. So we can go ahead and move forward with what it is that you're asking for. Unfortunately, though, because I don't have any financial information on her, I have to set her child support at minimum wage. Okay? So with that being said, the minimum wage amount, her gross is $1,092.78, which brings her net. This is her only child, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that I know of.
That you know of.
I don't know if she's going around and shit, but
Oh, okay. So I'm sorry, I misspoke. Her gross is $1,200 based on minimum wage. Her net is $1,092.78 for 1 child. That brings her child support amount to $219 even. And you said you pay $108, correct, in health insurance?
in insurance every month.
Okay. Okay, so she will have to reimburse that to you. And you said she's been gone about 7 months?
7 months.
All right, so I'm also going to order that mom reimburse you for the back pay. So her child support obligation is $219 per month plus the $108. Then we're going to have her pay back child support for 7 months. That'll bring it to $1,533. I'm gonna have her make that payable at $50 per month. So $219 plus 50 plus the 108 for health insurance. That brings her monthly obligation to $377. That's how much she'll be obligated to pay you. Now, without any income information, without knowing who her employer is, we don't have the information to send to her employer in order to deduct those payments. However, when she does find suitable employment and we're able to send the order to an employer, then we'll be able to deduct those payments. And in the meantime, she'll just be in arrears. The money will be in back pay.
With everything we know, it is clear that she will have to pay child support. But here is where reality hits. Since she was a no-show in court and has no job, the court can only order her to pay the minimum amount, and that amount, just $377 a month. That is barely enough to cover basic expenses, let alone provide a comfortable life for the child. And now, this young father is left to figure it out. $377. That does not pay for daycare, food, clothes, medical bills, or even a fraction of what a child actually needs. And it is not just about money. What about time? He is already juggling 2 jobs, barely sleeping, and still trying to be there for his child. How can he do it all? And worst of all, what about the emotional toll? A child needs love, attention, and stability. But how can he give that when he is stretched so thin?
How am I supposed to take care of this child?
Well, you'll keep doing it as you've been doing, which I definitely commend you. However, until she is working, money probably won't come to you just yet. But at some point it will once she starts working and we're able to send that order to an employer.
So how long am I supposed to wait? I mean, the woman's been out of my life for 7 months, me in this child's life.
Right.
And she hasn't paid at all. How long do I have to keep waiting?
That is a great question, sir, but unfortunately, I do not have the answer to that question.
You can't get her ass in here?
Well, I would like to get her in here, and please don't use profanity. I mean, there's an order there. She has to pay $377. Look at it like this. When she starts working, you can come back and ask me to increase her child support. And that'll be something that I would definitely entertain because right now it's set at minimum wage. So keep doing what you're doing. I applaud you. However, this is where we're at today. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any other questions? Is there anything further?
No, ma'am.
Well, if there's nothing further, you're dismissed.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome.
The judge had some powerful words for this young father. Keep going. Stay strong. Keep pushing forward because one day things will change. The advice? Be patient. Keep doing what he is doing because once that woman finally gets a job, he can come back and fight for more support. Right now, the system can only do so much, but that does not mean it will stay this way forever. There was not much else to say except one important truth. Keep fighting, not just for himself, but for his child. Because at the end of the day, this little one deserves a loving, dedicated father. And that is exactly what this young man is becoming. As for the mother, forget about her. One day karma will come for her. She made her choice and eventually she will have to live with it. This case is more than just a legal battle. It is a lesson, a reminder that one choice, one moment of trust in the wrong person can change everything. A bad relationship is not just a mistake. It can ruin lives. The wrong man can bring you down, but the wrong woman, she can destroy generations. And this young father is living proof. At just 21 years old, he is carrying a burden that should never have been his alone. He is fighting to provide, fighting to survive, and fighting to give his child a future. But the weight of that fight, unimaginable. What do you think? Should the system do more for young fathers in situations like this? How would you handle it? Comment below and let me know. And if you made it this far, do not forget to like and subscribe. Stay strong, my friends.